thing paused? Okay, not sure what's going on here, but okay, here we go. We're going to start over because I'm not sure what happened. Okay, I'm Dr. Yvette Kennedy, and I am the mother of 4 children. All of my children finished college. Um, 3 of them had full academic scholarships for 10 years. That means that they could go to school throughout their doctoral degree. 2 of them do have their doctorate degrees. And I used to have people asking me, Miss Kennedy, what do you do? How do your children get to be so smart? Well, I used to say they just do what they're supposed to do, and I thought that it was normal. However, since then, since I started having grandchildren, I realized that it wasn't just normal, everyday things that made them smart, and that they were a little different. And the reason that I say that is because there were things that I did with them when they were young. And, I just thank God that I had the opportunity to be with them when they were young, because without that, I wouldn't be able to share these things with you. And I would not have gotten the results, that we got if I had not been with them. So I'm here to share my story with you. And I've been talking about what to do with your toddlers because that young age is so important to start the love for learning. Okay. And so with that, I am going to just let you know that we have some things that we did today. I've been telling you things that I'm doing with my 1-year-old and my 1-year-old grandson. I'm on the grand area now. So today I just wanted to go through what we did for our routine so that you can use this. I know it's late today in some places, but you can use this in your daily routine to help your child. So here we are. Hi there, Edward. So we're about to get started on what I did today, what we did today. So started off this morning and he had his breakfast. And while he was eating his breakfast, while I was feeding him his breakfast, he watched ABC 13 songs. Okay. And he got about halfway through it because it took about 30 minutes. And he watched that and we interacted together with that. Then after that, we went down and we came down to our play area and our learning area. And he had a little free time. And during that free time, he just played with things like this. Okay. And he uses this. He knows how to take them off and put them back on. He played with, I just let him explore in his area. Everything in his area is child-proof and safe. He took this for a little while as I was observing him. He took this little toy and he went and he found the pieces that were missing and played with them and put them in the bucket. Okay. And let's see, what else did he do as he was roaming around? As he was roaming around, he, thank you. As he was roaming around, he also got books. He went to the books that were out. And with those books, I was going to show you what books we read. We read this book, which is Brown Bear. And I want to tell you how important it is for your child to read. And for you to read to your child. Because what that does is it teaches them several things. Even though he's 1 and he cannot read and he doesn't really talk yet, he's learning, okay? Because as you read these books to them, they learn to follow the direction that you're reading, that is from left to right. They learn that it's from up to down. And these are things that are helping them with their early literacy. Then also, they use their fine motor skills, which are with their fingers. They use their fine motor skills to help you turn the page. So I encourage him to turn the page. And what I'll do though, and these are hard books, board books is what they're called. So what I'll do is I'll hold these pages and only release one so that when he turns the page, he turns it, he's working on his fine motor skills, so he's not real good at it, but he only turns one page. And then we go over the things there. As I read to him, I point to what I'm reading, okay? And then he is also learning, you read left to right and top to bottom. So, and then we surprise the next page. He learns colors, he learns animal sounds from this little book, and it's just a really good book for your toddler. Then after that, he had a chance to play. We played with the ball, and he's really good at throwing the ball now. And here we are, we did this, okay? We try to do this every day because it helps him with his learning the words. And he is doing so well because now he is associating the colors. He may not put the letter on the right letter, but he puts it on the right color. So every little bit is a win, and you congratulate them for that and praise them. Okay, so that's pretty much what we did today, and then it was nap time. So, um, what I also wanted to do is to tell you something that I know that I'm talking about toddlers and 1 year olds to 3 year olds to 4 year olds, but I'm going to switch right quick because there's this very something I think is very important. One of the things that I did with my children when they were young is I took them or applied for them to go to summer programs. And I started with them in the middle school. Well, actually, elementary. They were daytime programs, but more so in middle school. I would take them to daytime programs that were pre-college or college prep programs, and they would actually have these programs at major universities. So with that, I wanted to share with you one that is open now, okay? And the name of this program is Springboard. And the way I found out about it is that in Georgia Tech, um, they have summer programs for children, for middle schoolers and for high schoolers. So what I did was I went to their site and looked for their summer programs. So there was this one program or one organization that sponsored some of the programs on the Georgia Tech campus. And the name of that program, and get something and write this down so that you can look it up for yourself if you know someone who has a middle school or a high school student or a child that would be interested in a pre-college program. Okay, so the name of this company is Summer Springboard. Summer Springboard. Okay, and the URL is summerspringboard.com. And so what you're going to look for is the IDEA scholarship. So if you put in summerspringboard.com /, let's see how they have it, IDEA hyphen scholarship /. If you look that up, then it should be able to bring it up so that you can go and do your own research and find out if this is something that you would like for your child, if you have a child who is middle school or high school. Now, the reason why I'm just bringing this in right here is because the applications for this IDEA scholarship are open now. They opened, I got an email February the 3rd. And after I read a little bit more about it, it seems as though it's a pretty good scholarship. So anybody who has a child in middle school or high school who is already academically sound, okay, and this scholarship is for people who have a financial need. And I think on the description, it said you have to make, your household has to make less than $100,000. So if you are in that category, or you know someone in that category, then they are eligible to apply for this scholarship. Now, they are offering 3 full scholarships, and they sent me something on Black History Month, and it's kind of ironic because in their opening picture, they don't have very many African Americans in the picture. However, they are trying to increase accessibility. So they've got this scholarship, and I wanted to tell you about it so that you could get on it, get your child to fill out the application, write their essay, and submit it before March 1st. Okay, so today is the 9th. You've got a little while to do it, but you need to get on it right away. So look it up. It's Summer Springboards, and these scholarships are to go to colleges, major colleges, okay? Very prestigious colleges like Barnard College, Columbia University, Cal Poly, St. Louis Obispo, Cambridge, Duke University, Georgetown, Georgia Tech. Remember, I said Georgia Tech is the one I was looking for initially. Hi there, Mel. And let's see, New York School of Interior Design, NYU, Oxford, UC Berkeley. All of these are top colleges in the United States. UC San Diego, UC Santa Barbara, UCLA, University of Michigan, University of Washington, Vanderbilt, and Yale. Yes, Yale. So this organization has summer programs that are available at these places. Now, they are offering, for people whose household is less than $100,000 a year, they are offering 3 scholarships. Okay? Now, you may say, "Oh, just 3?" Hey, 3 is more than 0. So, you have to, if you don't apply, you definitely won't get it. But if you apply, then at least you're in, you have a chance to be in the running. Okay, so that's what I wanted to just share with you today. Our daily activities for my toddler, and this hot off the press scholarship, and it's called the IDEA Scholarship, and it's through Summer Springboard. So If you fall in that category, you make less than $100,000 a year in the household, and you have a child who is in, I think it's high school. It may be middle school too. You have to read it for yourself to find out. I just know that they are pre-college programs, and they have middle school and they have high school. So you check it out. See if your child is interested in any of the things that they offer. I know they offer law, they offer history, they offer government classes, they offer health, public health, um, pre med. So, you can check it out. Check it out and see if it's something that your child will need. Now, the importance of this is that you have to have an edge when your child is applying to college. When your child is applying for college scholarships, you have to have an edge, because there are a lot of people who have 4.0 GPAs, okay? But you have to figure out, well, what's different? What makes them decide from one to another? And one of those things are the pre-college programs that you have had your children in when they were in the ninth through the 12th grade, when they were in middle school. Those are the types of things that make your child's application look very good for college admissions and for college scholarships. Remember, I have 3 children. I have 4. I have 3 of them that got full rides, okay? So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. So you need to check this out if you have a child that is excelling, okay? Now, that's all I've got to say for today. I hope that what I've said helped you to do something with your toddler, or be on a regular schedule and be consistent with what you started doing. So I hope that has happened. And I also hope that this little tidbit about this scholarship has sprung some interest for you, because that's my really, really, really passion, is to give you all resources that will help your children to advance and succeed, and to be able to get into college with scholarships. So it starts when they're young. It starts at age 1, okay? But for those of you who have already done what you need to do for your child, okay, and they're in middle school and high school and they are excelling, then this is for you to apply for, okay? All right. Again, I'm Dr. Yvette Kennedy, and if you would like to have more information, or you can email me. You can email me at dryvette@yvettekennedy.com. All right. Thanks so much. And join my YouTube if you liked anything that I said. Bye.